What happens when a defensive star seeks greener pastures after tensions rise with the Cowboys management? Rumors are swirling about a potential trade for Dallas Cowboys standout linebacker Micah Parsons. If true, this could signal seismic shifts not just for the Cowboys, but for any team lucky enough to acquire his elite talent. As whispers of dissatisfaction and possible trade demands circulate, the possibilities become intriguing. The Dallas Cowboys have long been known for their tough stance in contract negotiations, a reputation that precedes their current dealings with Micah Parsons. Yet, recent reports suggest that the relationship has soured, fueling speculation of a potential departure. If Parsons does indeed push for a trade, several teams immediately come to mind as ideal destinations. First on the list, the Atlanta Falcons. With a defense that struggled significantly last season, ranking near the bottom in total sacks, the Falcons could vastly benefit from Parsons' prowess as a pass rusher. His ability to disrupt opposing offenses could be exactly what the Falcons need to turn their defensive woes around and make a solid postseason push. The addition of a dynamic player like Parsons might catalyze a transformation for the Falcons, capitalizing on their existing talent and making their defense formidable. Beyond Atlanta, teams like the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens also present fascinating opportunities. Miami's bolstering defense aims to match their potent offense, potentially positioning Parsons as their defensive centerpiece. Meanwhile, Baltimore's defense-heavy strategy could see Parsons as the perfect fit within their storied linebacker tradition. Parsons' potential move brings not only talent, but also a fiery competitive drive. His presence would elevate the defensive unit of any team he joins, creating new dynamics and driving success. How do you see this potential trade shaping the landscape of the NFL? Would Parsons' addition turn a team like the Falcons into genuine contenders? What are your thoughts on the impact he might have? Share your insights below. As the dust settles and possibilities crystallize, a potential trade could redefine the coming season, turning whichever team lands Parsons into instant playoff contenders. Whether a trade materializes remains uncertain, but the prospect alone is enough to keep fans and analysts on edge. Shakeups in the Falcons roster following Thursday's practice leave questions in the air. In a swift series of roster changes, the Atlanta Falcons have announced the release of veteran defensive back Kevin King and placed offensive lineman Laquale London, cornerback Kobe Bryant, and linebacker Malik Verdon on the non-football injury list. These moves follow the team's first training camp session on Thursday. Kevin King, at 30, exits the Falcons after participating in 15 games last season. A former second-round pick, King spent his initial 5 NFL years with the Green Bay Packers before missing the 2022 season. His return was further marred by an Achilles tear in 2023, sidelining him for the entire year. Across 6 NFL seasons, King amassed 7 interceptions and defended 32 passes. The roster adjustments didn't stop there. Linebacker Troy Anderson has been placed on the physically unable to perform PUP list, highlighting ongoing challenges for the Falcons' defensive unit. Verdon and Bryant joined the Falcons as undrafted free agents, with Bryant in particular garnering attention post 2025 NFL Draft as a highly sought-after addition. The former Kansas cornerback was projected to make it into the Falcons' final 53-man roster, making his current status a setback. Amidst the roster changes, the Falcons kicked off their training camp, marking the first of 11 scheduled open practices. Encouraging news comes with the return of tight end Kyle Pitts, who missed minicamp due to a foot injury, offering a glimmer of hope for the offense. As the Falcons navigate these transitions, the team's strategy and depth will be tested. The release and injuries create holes in the defensive lineup, urging Atlanta to explore new avenues to maintain competitiveness. Could these changes spark new dynamics for the Falcons, or do they signal deeper challenges ahead? What's your take on the moves? Share your opinions below.